Ah, Gareth. J'ai tellement mal pour lui. Oh, putain, j'ai tellement mal pour ce mec. Oh. D'accord.
Seven hells.
Ah, les écorcheurs de Bolton. Ah.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
Oh putain.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Ah, c'est immonde. Les Bolton sont immondes de ouf. Oh, bordel de merde. Ah.
Not my best work, unfortunately.
Hop, 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 reviens par là.
But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never
Hop,
stop.
hop, hop, reviens là.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these Forresters?
A day, my lord. Two at most.
Oh merde.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh! Listen. There.
Putain, Ramsey a l'odorat d'un chien, c'est pas
Hear
possible.
that?
Ah,
I know I heard something.
Cours, mon vieux. Ah là on est à... C'est le mur? Non c'est pas le mur, c'est... On est à Iron Wrath.
As I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forrester lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good.
Et comment t'appelleront toi?
He was fair and wise, and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new Lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forrester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forrester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
La sentinelle du roi.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move. Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
C'est parti, on doit aller faire le travail.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Maester.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
Il vient du mur.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
Oula.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks
true. Right.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
The men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the war.
Envoyer au mur, c'est vraiment dur quand même. Pour un mec qui voulait juste sa famille, non, ça c'est trop dur. Ça lui évite la mort, mais c'est vraiment dur.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Prendre 3 doigts, c'est quoi ça? Ah oui, c'est d'accord. Prendre 3 doigts, envoyer au mur ou accorder la grâce. Je pourrais l'envoyer au mur, mais non, c'est dur quand même. C'est dur de l'envoyer au mur pour ce qu'il a fait, quoi. Accorder la grâce, je sais pas. Il a quand même commis un crime. Tu peux dire ce qu'on veut, tu commets un crime. Prendre 3 doigts, c'est cher payé quand même. Pour le coup, c'est cher payé. Et il sera vivant. Il travaillera moins bien.
I, Ethan of House Forrester, Lord of Ironwrath, name you a thief. The price for your crime is 3 of your fingers.
No, please, my lord! My lord, please! Please, no!
C'est dur.
Lord, normally it is the Lord's duty to carry out the sentence. But I am willing to carry it out.
Ouais, je pense exactement pareil que les Stark.
I will carry out the sentence.
C'est dur ce que je fais, mais... c'est dur ce que je fais, mais... Ça relance vraiment de l'intérêt, pour le coup. Ça relance vraiment de l'intérêt. Et hop là, 3 doigts en moins, poteau. J'aimerais bien avoir votre avis dans les commentaires, pour le coup. Pour savoir ce que vous auriez fait. Dites-moi ce que vous auriez fait dans les commentaires. C'est un choix très difficile pour le coup. Hein. Je peux pas accorder ma grâce. Bon, il parle en même temps. Et je bien fait.
Maester, what do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
As Maester, I cannot support mutilation. You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
C'est un choix difficile, un tel choix quand même.
One advisor above the rest. There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
C'est le gars conciliant et le gars pragmatique. C'est exactement ça en fait.
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people
C'est le gars conciliant et le gars pragmatique. Ça c'est un choix entre 2 extrêmes.
The bracer of the sentinel. The badge of office.
Et il faudra en choisir un. Ce jeu vous donne des choix difficiles. Hein. Telltale, ils sont très forts.
To show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Pragmatisme. Conciliation. Ce choix va être monstre dur. Ce choix va être dur, bordel de merde. Au pire, je peux le donner à Ortengreen. Attendez, est-ce que je peux lui parler? Bah, attendez, on va lui parler. On va voir ce qu'il nous dit si voilà. C'est ça, Ortengreen, si je me trompe pas de. Ça fait très viking pour le coup.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could
Parce qu'ils
ransom
voudront tout.
ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
How much do we have to give, Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsay Snow, I imagine. Bloodlust can often be sated by gifts and gold.
Bon, en attendant, je vais aller parler aux deux. Là, je pense que je peux leur parler avant de prendre ma décision. Ah, allons leur parler. Regardez. Ah bah non, j'ai parlé à lui. D'accord, ok, pardon.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
No, there must be something else we can do.
Well, I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak to the huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they can do more. My lord.
Attends, si je lui reparle encore, ça fait quoi?
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
Je l'ai interrogé sur les sentiers.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Would you want to be the sentinel?
More than you can imagine, my lord. With all due respect for Sir Royland, there's no one better suited to the role than me.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Ok, lui, il a vraiment envie de devenir... voilà. Bon, par contre, on va aller voir l'autre. Et l'autre, il est, je pense, de ce côté-là plutôt. Il faut y aller. On peut parler à la petite... non. Par contre, je peux parler à... Malcolm. Ah. Voilà.
Ethan. Or should I say Lord Ethan?
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
Ah, c'est son oncle.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, dealing out a harsh punishment, no matter how warranted.
C'est très sévère quand même.
If you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real.
Ça, c'est sûr.
You know that just as well.
Bon, c'est sa mère.
She's my mother. Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will.
Respect aux mamans, les gens,
Good-hearted,
très
my
important.
lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice. And I'd trust him.
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
Forcément, ça devait arriver.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. The way you punished him. How could you be so cruel?
Ah, les femmes. Je rigole. Je plaisante, je
I'm
plaisante.
worried about you. What am I supposed to
Je
think?
crois que c'est
You
facile.
think it's easy? I'm the third-born son. Father never prepared me for this. I'm doing the best I can.
I know you are, Ethan. I know. I know you said you'd get angry sometimes, but I didn't think I'd see it so soon.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
What do you suggest I do?
You must be strong, decisive. You are the lord of this house. Remember, you're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Je le redis encore une fois, mais j'aime beaucoup la patte graphique du jeu. Bref, on va parler à l'autre là. Il est où? 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 Il est là. Regardez.
Come on, what did I say? Swords up, slash right, parry, again. Sword up, swing left, parry. Wrong. I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And you should know that swinging that blade yourself took stones. It was a man's way of justice.
C'était quand même très cruel hein, ce que j'ai fait. Bon. Là, on peut lui choisir de donner le bracelet. Si on fait parler encore une fois, ça fait
my
quoi?
lord.
Bon, pour la
I need to
sentinelle.
name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud. Seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
Duncan Tuttle is a good man.
Aye, a fine man. Wise even. But he has no business being a sentinel. He likes to talk. But now's the time for action. So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
J'aurais bien choisi Duncan s'il était pas aussi... je sais pas, il est trop... Il est trop, voilà quoi, il est trop militaire, trop... Oula. Ah non, je me suis trompé dans le bouton, c'est pour ça, forcément. Non, il est trop, enfin je sais pas, comment dire... trop militaire, tout ça. Hein. Robert Baratheon l'avait bien dit, hein. Les soldats savent bien faire la guerre, mais ne savent pas diriger. Ça, c'est clair. t'explores là-haut, tu récupères quelque chose. Je vais passer pour voir ce que ça donne par ici. D'accord, en fait, oui. On fait le tour comme ça, pour revenir en arrière. Ah, c'est une belle vue, là. Pour le coup, c'est une très belle vue. C'est une très belle vue. Clic droit. Et on se tire. En fait, il n'y avait rien à faire, quoi. Juste voir un petit peu. Juste pour dire, regardez comment il est beau, notre jeu. Bon, on va parler au maître.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Oui.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Ce choix est difficile. Hein. Ce choix est très difficile. Vraiment le don pour vous mettre dos au mur.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Je sais.
Let him be on with it.
Oh.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Vous demandez quelle décision j'ai prise, hein. Je sais, je vais encore vous surprendre, je vais prendre Duncan. Non, en fait, je vais prendre Royland. Pourquoi je prends le mec comme ça? Parce que, je sais pas pourquoi, je sens que ça va être plus intéressant si c'est lui la sentinelle. Je sens vraiment que ça va être plus intéressant si c'est lui qui est sentinelle. J'ai hâte de voir ses réactions, tout ça, pour voir à quel point aussi je pense que qu'on pourra tout simplement, comment dire, vérifier ses dires qui dit qu'un soldat sait bien faire la guerre, mais ne sait pas forcément diriger, entre guillemets. C'est ce que je pense aussi. Bien qu'il y a toujours des exceptions, hein, évidemment. J'ai pas envie de froisser tous les soldats qui me parlent, tous les soldats, je veux dire, qui regardent ma vidéo, même s'il doit pas en avoir beaucoup.
Sir Royland de Gore, you will be my sentinel.
C'est lui que je sens bien comme sentinelle pour le coup.
Gods be praised. You've done well, Lord Ethan. You won't regret this.
A poor choice, my lord. Forgive me for saying so, but it's true.
Now,
Fallait faire un choix.
sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
My scouts say he's a day's ride away. We've no time to waste. He'll arrive before any of our allies could be here.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
Voilà pourquoi c'est plus intéressant.
You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
Quiet, Tuttle. You're not the Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the small council, is it not?
Let Duncan speak. I'd like to hear what he has to say. Duncan?
I'm sorry, Lord Ethan. You have chosen your sentinel. You should hear from him first.
Oh, c'est bon, boude pas. Oh, il commence à bouder.
Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make
Je
an offer
m'écraserai
of
pas de
peace,
ce connard de
my
Voltaire.
The wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough.
Commençons par la diplomatie. C'est toujours la première chose qu'on doit faire avant de commencer à se
Although Sir Roland
battre.
may object, I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Il l'a mérité.
I will meet him at the gate.
Very good, my lord. I shall prepare the men.
Men? We hardly have any. It's a foolish plan.
That's enough from you, Tuttle. Lord Ethan has spoken. Obey his command.
I've faithfully served this house for far too long to sit here and listen to this. Forgive me, my lord, but you are far too young to be the lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Calme-toi, Duncan, doucement. Oh là là. Parce qu'il est
Apologies,
grognon.
my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate.
Voilà.
And we will not offer our ironwood.
No matter what, I will stand beside you, my lord, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
My lord, you have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house.
C'est un jeune lord aussi, c'est normal. Qui soit un petit peu confus.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family.
Ah, la famille par contre, c'est sacré.
Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it.
Je connais pas la personnalité de ce mec aussi, je peux pas prendre de
He
décision.
always protected you and your sister.
Désolé.
And we need all the help we can get.
But won't he be Lord if he returns? Do you want him to take my place?
Of course not. He has no interest in such things. And that's not what I want either. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use.
Asher is dangerous and unpredictable. His presence could help or hurt.
Having another sword at your side always helps, especially now. I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Je connais pas la personnalité de ce mec. Je sais pas vraiment comment est ce mec. Quelques lignes de dialogue, quelques trucs comme ça, et t'essaies, voilà, tu fais ramène ou pas. On sait pas, je sais pas. Comment il est ce mec, je sais pas. Ah. Ouais, c'est bon, vas-y.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this.
Bon, juste parce que c'est la maman.
Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.